In a time of turmoil and war, the prophet Elisha found himself surrounded by enemies. The king of Aram, frustrated and enraged by Elisha's prophetic warnings that foiled his military plans, sent a vast army to capture him. One dark night, the enemy forces crept quietly through the hills and encircled the city where Elisha lived, planning a surprise attack at dawn. Elisha's servant woke in alarm. "Master, the enemy is all around us. We are surrounded, trapped, and defenseless." But Elisha remained calm. "Don't be afraid," he said with a gentle smile. "Those who are with us are more than those who are with them." The servant's eyes widened. "Master, open my eyes, please. I need to see." And so Elisha prayed, and God opened the servant's eyes. What he saw was nothing short of miraculous. The hillsides around them were alive with a heavenly army, chariots of fire and horses of fire, blazing and flashing in the pre-dawn gloom. The invisible forces of God were protecting them, stronger and more numerous than the enemy troops. The enemy army, suddenly aware of the supernatural presence, panicked. They lost their courage and fled in terror, leaving their camp and supplies behind. But the story didn't end there. Elisha pursued the fleeing soldiers, and with a boldness only God could inspire, he called down blindness on the entire army. Yes, blindness. Imagine hundreds of soldiers suddenly bumping into each other, tripping over rocks and wandering in confusion as if they were in the dark because, well, they were. Then Elisha led the blind soldiers right into Samaria, the very heart of Israelite territory. When their sight was restored, they realized they were surrounded and at the mercy of the king's forces. But instead of ordering their execution, the king showed mercy and released them. The tale of Elisha and the chariots of fire is a powerful reminder that God's protection is not limited by what our eyes can see. When human armies close in and situations look hopeless, the unseen army of heaven stands guard. It's a story that brings awe, a bit of drama, and maybe a smile at the idea of a whole army wandering blindfolded, lost in the hills, all because God's power surpasses the might of man. If you are loving this video, please hit both that subscribe and like button to help this message to spread far and wide. Check out the rest of the Bible Stories playlist to enjoy heartwarming events of the Bible brought alive. Thank you for supporting the Wake Up channel. God bless you.